the steak.
And a radish veggie soup.
Fountain. Hear my wishes. Today's recommendation. Should I choose steak?
Okay, and we started. Hey, what's up, people? This is Zaref again, and we are playing Genshin Impact. It's day 6 of the game, and we have finally reached World Rank level 2. And our adventure rank is 26 now. I was not able to play much yesterday, so the progress is not that much, but let's try to do maybe what rank 27 for today. I think that should be enough, because higher the rank you are, it's more difficult to level up, so that's why we are targeting 1 rank today. If we can do more,
Come take a look.
then that's better. So let me check a few things before I can start with the quest. Okay, so the very first thing I will do is heal up my main heroes, and after that we can start following the quests. I will remove this, and yes, we are here. Okay, we are good to go. So we will start with our quest, and we have to talk with some person. Actually, I don't remember what we were doing yesterday, so I might need a recap for me as well. They want us to go there, that's fine. And this would be the closest teleport point.
Race you!
Okay, I think I remember a little now. We were doing some quests that were basically about the funeral of the fallen dragon, which was a type of god. He was murdered in Liyue, and we did collected some scents and a few things for the rituals. And after that we have this one task now, which we are going to complete. Okay, so these are the daily commissions that I am doing here. Okay, let's do that. 3 rewards should not be missed. But what do I have to get? Okay, I have to talk with someone. Okay, here is our guy. Okay, it's a girl. There's no such thing as perfect plan when you are on an adventure. That's correct. How are you going to make any progress at all if you keep deliberating like this? Okay. If the plan isn't perfect, then we need to be prepared for anything. I guess these two guys are arguing about something. So what are you arguing about? The guy says, I'm a researcher. No, it's by the Patchy. I'm a researcher of ancient runes, and I wish to embark on a field trip to the Thousand Winds Temple, but I don't deal with situations involving combat. Okay, so you cannot fight. Mr. Doolan here is an adventurer and has taken it upon himself to make all the necessary arrangements for the temple investigations. Okay, so we have a guy here who is an adventurer. No, I do not mean to be critical of Julan in any way, and I know that the Rune Guards can be real nuisance, but he insists on devising a fully comprehensive adventure plan down to the last detail, to which end he calls meeting after meeting. So the thing is that this guy is like a cautious hero. He is trying to plan few things and calling them for the meeting. We did the research, investigation, amendments, followed by supplementary research, further investigation, and round 2 amendments. And okay, that's a lot of preparation actually. Even in fact, I would be bored and lose my cool. Now he says he found new evidence of monsters camping out next to the temple. I am begging you clear them out for me, would you? Just to shut him up, even if it doesn't get us inside the temple. Okay, so since this is a quest, I would do it. So I have to clear some monsters. Let's do it. Where are the monsters at? Okay, right here. I see them.
Disappear! Windblade!
I have to take care of these guys first because these are nuisance. Now it's easy to fight the real boss. And now I have to go and talk back to her again. Don't get any closer to the temple, it's much too dangerous. So he is a chicken. There is much more to an adventure than its destination alone. He is just saying some useless things. Have you wiped out the monsters? Yes, they are all gone. Wonderful. I will speak with him at once about a proposed means of entry into the temple. He will have no excuse to pull me into a meeting this time. Okay. So the quest is complete. What now? I got my rewards. That's all I am concerned about. So I will go for some different quest this time. Okay. I see this monster there. I cannot be commanded with this.
That's cheating! Let it rain!
Let's reason.
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
He is not even attacking. I don't know what he's doing, but okay, fine. Easy kill for me. This was really easy. Now let me see. We should have third quest, so let's go for him. Okay, I see them.
With the wind! Windblade!
Now you are done. So with this, no, okay, there are more opponents.
Disappear!
I need to kill that ugly bastard because he will give me trouble.
Not so hard! Race you! Nice and spicy!
Need to destroy his shield first. This is where Koba comes into play.
Race you!
Now it's easy. So once again, hey everyone, welcome to the stream. We are playing Genshin Impact, and this is our day 6 into the game. We were able to reach world rank level 2, and we have been able to reach adventure rank level, I think it should be 26. Yes, 26. And today with this stream we are targeting for rank 27. Let's see if we can make that. And we just completed our daily commissions. No, there is one more left. Let's do that. So it's okay. So it's right here and the closest. Okay, I have to do some good traveling. So we are in the tundra region. It's icy, and okay, right here we again have some monsters, but I do not want to interfere with them. But I guess I do not have any other option, so I will just run as fast as I can. They are still after me. No, I do not want to fight you. What just...
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Did my stamina went off or they attacked? I don't remember. Okay, I was out of stamina. I forgot to keep a track of that. And right here, first thing that I need is to get myself to this warm fireplace so that I can get a little bit rid of this cold. Complete the challenge by protecting the ley line monolith. I guess this is the monolith, and I have to start, but before that let's do one thing. I want to revive my fallen hero, and not here. Yes, this is the right place. I actually keep forgetting what needs to be done. So this is how we revive our character. Yes, let's give him some health. We use Chichi to give him some more
Life
health.
goes on.
And now we are ready to start.
Out of the frying pan, into the...
They are still trying to destroy the monolith, so I have to kill them first. Again, these won't stop.
No one escapes my sights!
There is this one left.
With the wind!
Booba, get them!
Yes, sir. Let's start. And the quest is complete. It was easy. Okay, so after this we can start with our basic storyline. and for that we have to go to our main island. Yes, we are here. Let me just collect the commission rewards, and after that we can start with our main missions.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your...
Thank you very much for the rewards. And now, what do we have here? I do not know what I just clicked. It's pre-installed some resource packages. Okay, I think some new version is released, and no, I do not want to install them right now. We can do that later. So this game is already 16 GB and they want me to download another 2.5 GB, which is a lot. We can do that in our spare time. So let us begin. Okay, so they have version 2.8 and there is nothing important that has been added here. Okay, so okay, I do not see anything good here. So let's go to the quest. And what do we have here? We have this bookworm quest which unlocks at 28, this one also 28. Okay, so the thing is that we cannot play the storyline until we reach adventure rank 28. So what to do now? Let's do the world quest. So if we are doing the world quest and anyone wants to join the world, you guys can, because since there is no storyline available, I will accept anyone who joins and we can do the quest together. And let's see which one has some good rewards. Okay, this is the only one which is giving me adventure rank points, but just 100, so it's not that helpful. So I will just go with something which is giving me some special gadget. Okay, and for that, oh, let's do one thing. Let's not waste time. We can find some religious vines. So these are some like plant monsters and it's a nice fight. You guys will see yourself. So let's go there and do it. You see, that's the plant and we have to kill it. And this is how it activates. I need you. I need you as well. I need this. And let's start fighting now.
Nice and spicy! You're toast! Orders given. Orders received.
Windblade!
And this is all about it. We can kill a world 2 Aegis swine all by ourselves and we can get the rewards. So we can see, since we are world 2, we are getting some good rewards. That's nice. We got a 3.5 crit rate for Tiara. It's nice. Then this one is also nice. An attack of 8, defense of 11. And what do we have here? Okay, some fragments. And rest of the others some basic things. So it's good, not bad. And now we can go with our quest again. For that we have to go here. Let's see, what do we have here? Traveler, hold on a second. What's up? I know this is a bit sudden, but do you have any interest in cameras? Sure, a little. Well, this camera here is no ordinary camera. I don't know if he is talking about camera or what. It uses the latest technology from Fontaine. Okay, he's talking about the camera only. The photos printed by this model all come with a unique effect not offered by standard cameras. How does it do that? I'm telling you the absolute truth here. If you don't believe me, you can ask about it at the Adventurers Guild. I was skeptical at first too. I played around with it for ages but couldn't get it working. Eventually, one of the adventurers from the guild gave me a hand. You must be wondering what makes the camera so different. Well, it's to do with the internal design. It takes a certain kind of potion that adds a special effect during the printing process, makes the photos look much more better than those printed by your average camera. What do you think? If you are interested, I can let you play around with this one for a while. It has a limited variety of potions, but enough for you to get a feel for how it works. I plan to make a trip to Fontaine at some point and purchase some new varieties of potions. So if you are interested, I hope to have your custom then. Please keep this camera as a token of my esteem. If you enjoy using it, I would appreciate your business in the future. So he is giving me a camera for free. What is this? Let me see. When used, this useful gadget can save and store the scenery before it and add a special color tone to it. A strange device from Fontaine that will not only record scenarios but will also add special colors to the printed images. The design was made in response to the Steambird's request for a camera that could not only reflect the environment but also the emotions of the one taking the picture. Unfortunately, the final product could not quite match their specifications. Okay, so that's the thing. I can have one item equipped on my character. For example, currently I'm using harp, and if I have harp, what I can do, I can play some melody. Though I'm not a good composer, but you can see like this, and I know it was just random, and the only theme I can play is maybe this one. I think you guys already know what this is, or maybe this one. So these are the only two that I can play, but that's fine. So what we have now, we got a camera. Let's see what special effect does it have. Okay, so we got ourselves a logo of Genshin Impact, and it has given some sprinkle of this goldish sand on the borders, and we can save it directly onto our phone. Yes, so just adding some futuristic details onto what you capture instead of taking the screenshots. You can use the inbuilt camera feature now. Maybe we can try this tree and see how it looks. Okay, we see a little bit of more contrast. The saturation is there. And how about this one, the blue scenery? Okay, I get what it does. That's why they are giving it for free. Nothing that special about it. But okay, we have done this, and what do we have now? We have a story quest unlocked. That's nice. Let's play it. So, okay, I think, yeah, he is in this building. Let's follow this trail.
So, are you buying or not?
One win book.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
Who are you?
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingse and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth?
Okay, let's lead the way.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
So, are you buying or not?
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
Okay, so let's go to this King's village. It's right. It's too far. Wow. Okay, we have a teleport point here. Okay, we are close. I think this is where he lives. He has some books, we can steal them. We can also steal his
A reward on the
crate.
road.
Something should be here as well. Some artifacts. And what else do we have here? We have a granny. I think I know her. She is one of the gods. Yes, one with the teapot. See, she is the village chief. But after doing the same kind of work as a village chief for so long, it's what everyone calls me. Ours is a gentle and peaceful village. Let me read. The only problem is that because it's too quiet here, the young people have all moved to Liyue Harbor or elsewhere in Teyvat. We are not enough people left to share the work of the village. Okay. Okay, you can move to the next passage now. We old folks have the responsibility of tending to the fields and looking after the grandchildren, so that our sons and daughters can work in whatever far-flung place they want without needing to worry about the family. Okay?
I wonder if he'd like it here.
Okay, so this is a quest area and she is not Chang, which we have to talk with. So we have to keep looking around here and there. He should not be swimming, right? Nope. Let's try to find where he can be. This is okay. We are now out of the quest area. There are also some geocules here, but we will take them later. I think he is somewhere high up in the mountains. Yes, that would make more sense. Because I do not see him here in the building. Yeah, there is a ladder we can climb. So this is where we have to go. So if you see a ladder, always climb it up. And yes, I think this is the guy we have to talk with.
The heavens are smiting me to smithereens.
Excuse me, are you Chang the Ninth?
Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books.
And why not?
After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means?
Maybe you are sad because now you got nothing to read.
Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them, and now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare, I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes, it is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please, just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
I swear
So, you like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Are you here? No escape! Over here! Blink!
Wind blade!
You really know how to get me going.
Disappear!
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face! Fine, but as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him. From now on, he shall be known as Guhua Geek.
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Just...
Okay, hey Hazy, welcome to the stream. Yes, the storyline is back and we are helping some guy with his books, which he is about to sell because he does not have any money to buy the food. And there was some guy we just fought off. And in this storyline they talked about vision. I still do not know what that is and how to get it, but it kinda feels like something which gives you a very huge advantage against your opponents. I hope I should be able to unlock it in some time. Meanwhile, let us go to where? This place, okay? I have to go to Gentry Mokai's residence and make some inquiries. Let's be the bad guy, and he will spit out everything. Okay, I see.
Faster? Okay, faster.
What if Master finds out? Who goes there? How strange. You're not on the guest list. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
I think you're right.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinue Kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shinue Kiosk. No one should notice if...
Okay, it's
Either
close.
way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Guwa Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him? You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action. Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon! Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with Core Lapis, We simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy
Enjoy your
world.
meal.
Let's do this in the order the guy said.
Hi, anything I can do for you? You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have, although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
My friend, what can I... Oi! Shh! All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you... All of it would be far more than you actually want. Feiyun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign up.
Now we have to go to a place where we haven't gone before, so it's gonna be a long journey. We will also try to activate all the teleport points that we will see in the path. So one is right. Let's do that. Wow. I think somewhere in the game we will also have a quest on this floating UFO. See? There is something high in the sky. That would be so cool. Nope, we will not be able to make it. See, that's the thing I learned about this game. If your height is small, you cannot climb the mountains. So now let's try with her. Same distance. Let's see if she can make to the top of the mountain. I read it somewhere that if you have a tall player, he climbs faster. See, it already seems like we can do it. Even if we jump, I think we should be able to. Nope, I did a mistake. I should not have jumped.
Water!
Let's take some rest. Again.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liu in the future.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on!
Go.
you can't keep up.
That's it, all right. That... Now I got stomach cramps. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Go, Baron Bunny! No one escapes my sights!
Nice and spicy. Race you! Let Paimon see. Oh yeah! Make a note of the That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
Done and dusted. Yeah! We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl. To Chang the Ninth's place.
We have been to this place, so I know where we have to go exactly.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, gentry mount-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is...
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? Have I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Now I can get rid of everything I...
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai how?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis!
You're open!
Windblade!
Pay your dues!
Sacred name, fortune preserve. Race you! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
You can't run from death.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off! The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order!
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait! Master, wait!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine! Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business, and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Maltsai in his place. A classic two birds, one stone situation. You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast, and sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Life goes on.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Corlapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. and so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't. Now I can get back everything I lost.
With this, our story is complete. We were able to help this guy, help him save from the bad merchants in Fatui. We paid him the fair amount for his books, and he also got his most rare esteemed books back. So I think that was all for the story. There is some suspense about that bookmark which may be disclosed in some other part. So this was all for the stream today. It was a late night stream and the day was hectic, so couldn't play more. But we will compensate for this in the weekends. So this is Zeref signing off from Genshin Impact. See you in the